Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to outline these guys a little bit. So I'm going to start with a little bit of a zigzag, holding my tip 14, and do the zigzags like I did before, just coming right around those puffs. Okay, so tip 14, laying it on its side and coming right around the puff to make a nice little, like a little smiley face. So tip 14. Try to keep the tooth always pointing up. Don't twist it as you come around. Always keep it pointing up. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze a little tiny bit of a zigzag. Okay, and we're just going to go around each one of these. Okay, all right, so now I have a number 4 tip back in here again, and I'm going to just pipe right, lay a line right on top of what I did before. It's very important that when you start and stop that you don't get this big bulb, you know, and then start like that. And when you stop, then you end up with another big bulb. You don't want to do that. You want it nice and even. So when I touch, I want to start it and touch and lift immediately, lay that nice line, stop squeezing, and then touch and pull away. So I don't have this big old bulb here and then lay it and then a big old bulb here. We don't want that, okay? So watch carefully and do the best I can. So I'm touching and I'm lifting it up, and it lays right in the center of that 14 zigzag, okay? And then I stop squeezing and I touch and pull away, okay? And if it's not right in the center, you can like push it with a paintbrush. Like this isn't, you know, exactly in the center, but we're not doing, you know, a perfect Lambeth style cake. This is just a buttercream cake, although he did those. He did a lot of those. Okay, and again, any issue I have, I can take just a little bit of water on my brush, just dampen, and just touch it and push it where it needs to go to fix it. Okay, so just touch, squeeze, lift, let gravity take it, lay it down, touch, and pull away. Little water on the brush, and you can just touch this to move it if you make a little owie. Okay. Oops, touch it. Touch it before you stop squeezing. Touch, stop squeezing, pull away. Okay. Touch, pull away. All right, now what we want to do is we're going to do this again with a number 2 tip. We're going to do it right on top of it with a number 2. So we grab the number 2. I'm just going to pull out my 4, put the 2 in. Because I'm lazy, I don't want to do another bag. Okay, and then right on top of the number 4, you do the exact same thing with the number 2. Lay it right in the middle of that number 4. See? Stop. Touch, lift, touch, pull away. Okay, and again, if you have a problem, you know, you can use the wet, damp paintbrush to adjust it a little bit. Okay? And you want to do this all the way around. Oops. That's okay. If something like that happens, you can wait for it to dry and use a toothpick to pull it off, or you can use the damp paintbrush to pull that off. We're just going to lay it right on top of that. And again, a toothpick will work too. I usually wait for it to dry a little bit because it's better that way. This is wet buttercream, but I'll just pull it off. If your string continually breaks on you, you've got too much air in your buttercream, or you need to add just a tiny little bit of like corn syrup. I think piping gel will work too. Just a tiny little bit to help it stretch a little bit better, hold its shape. Okay, so we're just going to finish that all the way around.